All right, firstly, I just want to thank all the new subscribers that have come across from the video that I did with Liam, that golf lesson. At the moment, I think I've had 150 new subscribers. So I want to thank each and every one of you individually, not literally, but this is me thanking each and every one of you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me just briefly tell you exactly what we got coming up and the reason I'm doing what I'm doing. So Sunshine Q School in South Africa is next year in April. This vlog is going to document my preparation for that. I don't know exactly what that looks like yet, but all I know is more working with Liam, it's playing tournaments, and it's getting out to South Africa. The finances are determining whether I can go in the next month and spend 2 months playing, practicing, making like the best content with some of the pros out there, or whether I have to stay at home and then save up some money and go after Christmas. It's all up in the air at the moment. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I'll be documenting the whole thing. So thanks for coming across. And yeah, today is a chance to properly work on the stuff that Liam's given me, the drills, and then we're taking it to the golf course. The forecast looks a bit shit today, but regardless, we're going to get out there in the rain, in the wind, and I just really want to see what's happening on the golf course. So let's get into it. I think it's just starting to piss it down. It's a perfect timing. Beautiful. Right, so warm up done. I'm gonna go through these drills, sort of like show you what I'm doing, and then we're gonna go to the golf course and spend the majority of the time out there for this vlog. We got winter. I mean, it's pretty much coming in it. Look at the state of this now. Look at the state of this. But yeah, now winter's coming in. We got the hoodies are out, so we got the Able golf hoodie, performance shorts, and yeah, just knuckling now for the winter. Unless we can go South Africa for the vlog, obviously. But if you want to check out more of these, got the whole range, all the colours, head to the link in the description, and James 10, get you 10% off. Right, I can't stress enough how important this bit is. Right, so practice, try and have a plan for exactly what you're trying to do. So I've got a plan here, warm up, left arm only, and then going through the drills, but having, look, 20 balls, 10 balls, make a plan so that you can really structure your practice properly and actually come away from your practice feeling like you've achieved something rather than just going to the range 7-iron, whack, or I'll try and feel this, get a driver out, give it a whack, and then come back from the range thinking, not sure that's really helped. Definitely try and plan your practice sessions. That's the ball. Bit pulley. There we go. So I'm feeling like still trying to get these proper like left arm feels. I feel like I could get off it a bit and get onto it and let that left arm go and sort of keep it so pressure into the left side. The left arm goes here, so it stays nice and tucked. As you can see, not really mastered it yet. That's the one. Right, now we're going to move on to left arm only into 2 hands. We're going like back to back, 10 balls each. And after the first drill, the left arm only drill, really trying to take that feel into the 2-handed pitch. I literally hit it better left-handed now. Still can't get that flight. I don't know. It's getting closer. Right, so we found a little something there. So I'm getting such a better flight one-handed because it sort of forces the way we're doing it forces the arm connection to stay there, and the club then just works around like nice and shallow, and you get in the weight forward so you get the low point in the right place. When I get right-handed, I think I get a little more steep on it and just don't deliver it the same way. But the feel difference is, if I can just take that bit into my right-handed action, so weight forward and then just letting that club work this way, then, yes, that's it, that's literally it. So that's why it's so good doing these drills, because you slowly get a feel for the correct move, and then after time you can then get both hands on the club, sort of get those same feelings, and then hit shots like that. Right, now we've got 10 balls, both hands on, but really trying to take that feeling into both hands. It's starting already to feel it's getting close. Yeah. I'm using right, 20 step hits, and we may have a little problem here. I didn't get the numbers. I'm actually getting worried how quick this is getting. Numbers. Numbers. But yeah, 105.69. Right, we're testing a couple things out here. So obviously the golf swing. See how like these drills and fields are working their way into my action on the golf course. That felt unreal straight away. But the other thing, and the more important thing, is the Wind Slayer that we've attached to this mic. So I've recently got this vlogging camera. It's the DJI Action 4, and in order to reduce the wind noise and not need an external mic, I've got this thing, which is like 12 quid off Amazon, called the Wind Slayer, which it sounds like it promises more than it delivers, to be fair. But if there's no wind noise right now, I'm going to be over the moon, because it just makes everything so much easier. It makes this vlog, it makes my life easy, basically. So, lovely drive, John. I'd love to tell you how far this is, but the Bushnell, I think it's in the car. But I think this is probably just shy of 100, so it's almost as full as I want to hit a 58 degree. Yeah, see, that's the one, right? It's okay, but it's still like... So essentially that is still a bit too steep and disconnected, because it comes out, well, that was like a push thin right. So the stuff that I'm doing, that one arm stuff, really keeps the left arm like glued to my side, and I can release the club from a more shallow place. But when my right hand gets on, oh, we got some duck traffic here. Hot boys. There you go. But when the right hand gets on, it still wants to sort of take over. But yeah, obviously, like on the course, it's gonna take a long time for the range drill stuff to actually translate to the golf course. You can't have a golf lesson, spend 2 days drilling, and the next time, you expect to go out and it all to come together. We also actually did a bit of short game at the end of that last lesson, and I'm gonna perhaps take you through that like very briefly towards the end of this video as well. But the main thing is to go on the golf course, see what flights are coming out, and see to see how it's coming along basically. Mid target is like there, just like left side of the hazard. You can see every practice swing has got to be stepping, otherwise it's a waste. I've been told. He's told me. So we're hitting balls on the range at the end, and with driver I've really got to feel like the left shoulder pushes back, but like I maintain my height, because if it goes back and low, got nothing to move into. So back and maintain height, and you can actually get into the left side. Let's give it a go. That's better. So I was working on those like leaning into left side, left arm off, and trying to get like that. So left arm stays nice and tight. Then you can feel the release. So I had a tendency to go like draggy. So let's try it. Like straight away, it's like such a different flight. It's very wet club face, very wet balls. Closer. Right, we'll briefly just talk about like a very small part of the short game stuff that we did at the end. We only did like 10-15 minutes. I think we'll probably try and do a bit more of that on camera next time. But essentially, the two bits that really helped were keeping the body going forward, keeping the weight going forward. I had the tendency to sort of like spin. Obviously with short game that's bad. You spin from back here, low point goes back. So keeping that lower body, upper body, lower body, everything just moving forward. And we did some one arm chips. And basically you're just trying to maintain that like structure with the position that you're holding onto the club. So the club's not going like this, it's not working, it's just staying there, and the body just continues to go forward. Alright, this is like a very brief explanation, and if it is windy right now, I apologise, there's literally like 35 mile an hour gusts out here. So we'll hit a few. So left arm only, keep moving forward and keep the arm structure. So basically do both of those things better. Move forward, arm structure, like that. It just looks way more simple. And it feels way more simple. And then we did some ball position stuff on different flights, but the strike was definitely way better. So we'll probably get into that in future videos. Anyway, I've got to try and find a hole where I can hit some more drivers, so let's go and have a look. Right, we've got beauties with driver on here. Probably a little aggressive. It's 475 par 5, and you've probably got a finished driver like up here. So we'll take it on. We're probably not aiming at that much. Wind's down off the right, so probably trying to start this like just left of the traps. Potentially pretty good. Sit down. Whoop, whoop. About 150-ish wedge. Tell you what, it is minging out here. It's literally getting to that point, that time of year where it's just like, what am I doing on a golf course? It's 35 mile/hour winds, it's pissing it down with rain, on and off. But, in fact, we'll go to the next. But we're still out here anyway. Usually, if you knew it, you might not. Well, you wouldn't have followed it. But, usually when it gets to this time of year, like, I'm in South Africa, and I've literally been in South Africa mid-August before, or end of August, and you miss all of this shit. But yeah, I'm still up in the air as to exactly when I can get out there, but I'm hoping as soon as possible, because tournaments are dying down now. I've got two tournaments pretty much over the next 2 weeks, and I'm playing St. Melian tomorrow, which should be fun, which is literally just filming. But apart from that, it's there's not a lot else on now. I think this is about 180, and I'm just gonna play with like a little 6-iron, like feel knocked downy. There's a bish bash and one single bush there, John. Or is it 2 bushes, John? Right, 2.5% wet as Regal. To the car. God. It's going to take a bit of time, but it's all positive. It is all positive. That didn't sound positive. Didn't have the clutch down. It's just going to take a while. It's like any swing change, even though, you know, we're going about it a different way, and it's not like position. It's drills that are getting me into these positions over time. It's still going to take time, obviously, but driver is definitely feeling pretty loose. But again, that's to be expected. Whenever you change anything, it's always the driver that takes the longest to start feeling good. So, yeah, it's a process. It's a process, and it's going to take a bit of time. But I'm really excited about the direction it's going in. Shut up. Yeah, I'm excited about the direction it's going in. So tomorrow, going to St. Melian. The golf course that was too difficult for the European Tour. That's the rumour. We're going to play 18 holes, and it's going to be 40 mile/hour gusts. I'm going to film every single shot, and that is the next video coming on the channel. It's going to be an absolute belter, John. See you on the next one.